So you just bought your C6 Corvette, or you've had it for a while. In either case, you're ready to start doing some modifications to it. But as you get to looking, you realize that modifications for these cars are very expensive. So the more you dial into that search, you realize that one of the cheapest upgrades that you can do is a cold air intake, and you realize you can even do that yourself in your garage. Now the thing about it is, when you are thinking about getting a cold air intake, a lot of the advertisements will advertise the fact that you're going to gain 15 to 20 horsepower for a $400 cold air intake. Now, if there's one thing that I learned about cold air intakes over the years, almost every manufacturer will make a claim that you're going to gain all of this horsepower just from slapping on a cold air intake. But once you really understand how things work, you'll quickly realize that that's not necessarily the truth, or there will be no way for you to even tell if those claims are true if you do not get a tune. Do a baseline and then get it tuned and see how much more horsepower you can make. The only problem with that is that tune is going to cost you more than the cold air intake, so you don't really want to spend that type of money on just a cold air intake for 10 or 15 horsepower. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Here's what I suggest that you do. Save that $400-$500 that you're going to spend on that cold air intake and put it towards a set of headers. I mean, there's headers out there that are fairly cheap, and if you are mechanical, you can install them yourself and then go get a tune. Now let's say you're saving for those headers and you want that cold air intake still, because you want to install the headers and possibly get another 10 to 15 horsepower from the cold air intake. In that case, go ahead and do it, because you're gonna save money on that actual tune once you put in the cold air intake and get the headers installed. My advice is just to always save your money. I know you want to go ahead and start upgrading your car. When I first got my Corvette, I mean, I was ready to do modifications as soon as possible, but I was broke as hell. Sometimes you just gotta wait until you get the money. As you can see, mine is pretty heavily modified, but this is over a long period of time. My money ain't that long, but I digress. The point of this video is, if you want to install a cold air intake, make sure you do that along with something else. The hell? To take advantage of the tune and the situation, because you will be disappointed if you just get a cold air intake. You spend $400-$500 and you're really not going to feel any change. You may hear a little bit of change in the sound if that makes you feel better. I find that when you get a cold air intake, the first thing you do is listen for the sound. Even if you may not hear something, you're going to hear something, just because you don't want to believe you spent $400 and can feel no difference and really hear no difference. And on a lot of these, they look just the same design as factory, so you're not going to even really see that much difference in it. Another thing is to consider too, before you get that cold air intake, is to plan out your build. Plan it out carefully. Maybe you want to get your exhaust first, and then after you get through paying for that, you want to come back and get a cam. That is also a perfect time to go ahead and get a cold air intake, because number one, again, you're going to get paying for one tune, and a lot of times you're going to pay for that one tune, and then you only going to have one labor charge to install the cam and the cold air intake, because once they put a cam in, the shop of your choice, they got to pull the factory intake off anyway and put it back on anyway. So there's zero labor charge. So you're actually going to be saving a little money if you wait to get a cam installed before putting on a cold air intake. And to be honest with you, when I started my modifications, that's what I did. I waited until I got the cam, and I really knew it wasn't going to make that much of a difference. Really didn't care, but it was one of the last bolt-ons that I was going to do, so I did it at the same time, and I don't regret it. I feel like that was the best way for me. All in all, it's really up to you. Decide on a build that you want to do and go from there. Some people just want to stay in A. They know they are going to stay in A. They know they are never going to have anyone open up their motor and put a cam into it. But you're going to definitely want headers. I'm sorry. You're going to want an exhaust system. If you want to start any modifications, you're going to want an exhaust system. And that would probably be the first modifications, to be honest with you. This your boy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.